Hi everybody, it's me. Again, it's been a minute. As you can see, I'm in my pajamas. It is currently Thursday morning, I believe. Thursday morning, that makes sense. Yeah, my glasses are super dirty. We're about to put on contacts, so don't worry, I'm not gonna make you look at this glare all morning. But I asked on Instagram what kind of content I should post this week. It was between a thredUP rescue shoe unboxing and a get ready with me / life update. And I'm really glad that the majority of folks wanted the life update because it's an important day. It's my last day at my current job because I've accepted a new position at a futures firm out in Virginia, and I'm excited and I'm scared, and I'm gonna talk about it as I get ready this morning. I really appreciate that so many of you guys still watch my videos even though they're not very consistent. As most of you know, I'm in a grad program. Sorry if contact lens putting in like freaks you out. Let me do this while I'm not talking. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Right now, all I have on my face is vitamin C serum that I got from TJ Maxx. My old job was doing video editing for Georgetown University. I was making massive open online courses with them, and I didn't dislike my team. I loved my team, and I liked the flexibility that that job afforded me, but it didn't suit my personality. I was very quiet all day. There wasn't a whole lot of conversation, and sitting for that long was really difficult. Not that this new job isn't going to involve sitting, but I do think that it's going to be more collaborative, and there's more opportunity to learn new things. While I was editing courses, a lot of the courses that I was editing were high up law courses or financing courses that I didn't have the base knowledge required to really benefit from them. I could understand what was going on, but I don't know, I didn't really feel like I was benefiting. I had been there for 1.5 years, and I just thought that was enough time. And so my friend Caitlin helped me get this job. It's all about networking in DC, which is honestly really frustrating, but when you have somebody like her that's willing to help, it works great. So she was already there and she really liked it. So I asked her if she thought that it would suit me, and then we talked about it, and I went through a whole interview process. And so on December 4th, I'm gonna be starting my new job as a research associate, and I'm gonna be helping with their graphics and writing blog posts for them and stuff as well. So it's going to be a mix of work. I'm not gonna be doing the same thing every day, and I think that'll be really beneficial too. I'm excited and I'm nervous, and I feel like a lot of change is coming. I'm about to put on the Bare Minerals. There was a nice pretty cap and I took it off, but this is just the Bare Minerals moisturizing foundation. It's called Complexion Rescue Foundation, but it's in buttercream because I'm pale. I'm just gonna put that on. This is the first time, I think, on my YouTube channel I've ever put makeup on camera, so please don't bash me for the way I do it. I know it's not perfect. I'm trying to be quick too because I started this later than I expected to, which is what I do every morning. Every morning I eat breakfast. I get up later than my husband does. I get up early-ish, like 7:30, which for a lot of people in my grad program I think would be considered early. And I eat breakfast, and then I get in this chill mood, which I don't think is a problem because a little bit of relaxation in the morning isn't bad for anybody, right? But once I hit that mood, it's hard to get out of it in order to actually start getting ready. So I've been trying to not get back in bed, but this morning I did. So starting a little later than I wanted to. I had posted on Instagram about it about 1 year ago. So I have no idea if foundation needs to be used up in 1 year or not. I think it's pretty clean. I don't know. It's in this case, so it's open to everything all of the time. Those seconds that I have it open and I'm rubbing it on my face, so I bet there's a lot of droomies in there. But I got it probably about 1 year ago, and it was the first time I'd ever had someone at the store choose the foundation shade for me, and I think it works. I can use it, surprisingly, I can use it in the dead middle of the summer when I'm a little bit more tan, and then in the winter like now as well, which is nice. I'm not gonna do any eyeshadow today. I normally don't. I only do that when I'm feeling a little bit under the weather and wanna look a little bit more fun so that I don't know, people don't pick up on the fact that I'm not feeling great. So since I'm not gonna do that, I'm just gonna quickly go in with, what is this? It's my Stila waterproof liquid eyeliner with a microchip. Microchip, that would be scary. No, a micro tip. I got this for my engagement wedding shoot, and I wear it almost every day now because it was expensive and I wanna get good use out of it. Let me put this on. Sorry if this camera angle is not useful. I don't think anyone is gonna wanna mimic the way that I put on eyeliner though, because it does not make sense. I almost never do a wing. I think I've done a wing maybe 2 or 3 times in my whole life because I can't get it even and I don't have the patience to attempt to. And I just think it looks really good on other people, and on me I like a more subtle whole eye situation, other than when I go crazy with shadow, which does happen sometimes. Let's see, what other life updates are there? So my thesis got approved, which is really exciting. You can see I like messed up right here. And so I'm really excited about jump-starting that project up again. It's going to be a thesis documenting and archiving the experience that most LGBTQ creators have been having on YouTube lately, where they're getting demonetized or restricted in a bunch of different ways. I made a documentary about it over the summer, which I'll have linked up here somewhere, but I have been really interested in that topic because a private company has been actively discriminating against the LGBTQ community, and because it's YouTube and it has like this monopolizing power because it's owned by Google, they've been getting away with it for so long, and now there's a lawsuit, and it's just been really interesting. So my thesis is going to be making a short documentary film, like 20 minutes long, where I'm going to be talking about how important YouTube has been to the LGBTQ community in terms of educational video and community building, and then it'll weave itself into the way that queer people are getting left out now. And I'm just really excited about it. I think it's gonna be a really cool project. I know it's gonna be hard because it's so new. It's such a new topic within the last like 10, 15 years or so. So finding stuff to write about is gonna be hard, and interviewing people, having access to that is gonna be kind of difficult, but I'm still really excited about it. You can see that I've already rubbed off the title, but I used the Glossier Boy Brow situation. Just gonna put that on. I have no idea if I do this right. And I used to never care about my eyebrows. Like, I feel like when I was in high school, eyebrows were not a thing that people put any sort of effort into other than maybe plucking, because I know for sure that like there was a point in time where I felt the need to pluck my eyebrows, and I think I went a little too hard in the middle. But I don't remember people ever like putting color in them, and maybe I was just out of it and didn't, you know, I wasn't like part of the groups of people in high school that were super into makeup and stuff, because I was an athlete. Like, that just wasn't really my shtick. And if I was doing makeup, it would be like mildly emo. But that's the brows done. I'm also going to be TAing for a course in social documentary film, like documentary for social change, in the spring. And I'm really excited about that because I miss teaching, and I do think that I envision myself down the line as a professor, and so being a TA in the spring is going to give me that opportunity to do that. And so just those 2 jobs together is like 26 hours of work, which is about 6 hours more than what I currently work every week. And that and the thesis and my poetry class, which I'm going to take in the spring, all of it's going to add up, I think. So I'm a little bit nervous about that, on top of my academic journal multimedia job. But I think it'll be manageable because I've been pretty good about time management this semester, and I'm going to have this mindset of needing to get all of the stuff done well, and when I put my mind to something, usually I can succeed in it, which is very lucky, and like knowing that is very lucky, and having grown up with many privileges that allow me to feel those things is also very lucky, and I just want to, like, I want to recognize that. But I'm also super aware that I'm not going to have the support of this big academic institution for much longer, so I'm trying to put myself out there more, do more of these creative projects more consistently. Like, I've kind of let the podcast slip this semester just because of time, and because that's something that Taylor and I have to do together, my co-host Taylor, and I have to organize those things together, and we have to organize our schedules so that we can interview somebody and ask them to come, and that's been a little bit difficult this semester. Not impossible, just a little bit difficult. This is a Physicians Formula mascara. I don't know which one it is. It's ultra black, but I don't think it's waterproof because I really don't like, I'll wear waterproof eyeliner, but I really don't like waterproof mascara. It makes my lashes really sticky and terrible. There are some days where I will go in with like highlighter. I don't think I'm gonna do that today, just because all I'm doing today is going to my job. And I also, I don't know, at least right now, I'm getting like natural highlights, probably from that vitamin C serum that I put on before. While I was waiting for my new job to like let me know that the contract was gonna go through, I panicked thinking that it wasn't actually gonna go through and that I needed a backup plan because I really wanted to get out of the job that I currently have for, you know, one more day. And so I interviewed at a kitten lounge in DC, and I love that place. I've been a couple of times and I really enjoyed the interview. I think that the people really liked me, but we're having some scheduling problems. I think that they need people for during the week. I know that they're still in the hiring process, but I went through the whole thing and like have their t-shirt and stuff. So I think that they do want me on staff. It's just that my schedule and their openings haven't worked out yet, which sucks because I really love those kittens and like I want to spend time with them, and I really like introducing people to the kittens, but we'll see. We'll see if that's something that ends up actually occurring often enough for me to actually think of it as part of my life, like a real part of my life. But if I do that, that's like 5 jobs. And so that'll be more an occasional thing that's for my mental health. I don't know, animal therapy, because Tony and I can't afford to have a pet right now. We both really want a dog, but I don't think that's gonna be able to happen for a little while. And so that job would be an opportunity for me to spend, you know, 6 hours every week just hanging out with cats, and that would be really cool. I'm about to put on Urban Decay cream lipstick in Rapture. Yeah, Rapture. I was about to say Rupture. I love Urban Decay lipsticks. I probably own like 6 things from Sephora, maybe a little bit more, but I didn't start actually paying real money for makeup until maybe a year ago, so before the wedding. I only ever used e.l.f. products before that, and when I used e.l.f. on my skin, it was really bad. Like I would break out all the time. Switching to Bare Minerals and Physicians Formula for most of that stuff, and Glossier's like cleanser has been really useful because I haven't been breaking out other than when I'm on my period. But when I started spending money on makeup, I reaped the benefits of said better, higher quality makeup. I think Urban Decay is cruelty free. I'll check and put it here, but I'm trying to have an entirely vegan or cruelty free makeup collection. I don't know how successful I have been at that so far, but I'm trying my best. Let me just put that on. It's like a little pinker than I remembered, but that's fine. I'll wear something pinkish and that'll make up for it. You see, my hair is not feeling it today, and I honestly don't want to mess with it, so I'm just gonna throw it up in a ponytail. I do this kind of weird, mildly retro, low, messy bun situation all the time for work, and I don't think I don't think it's necessarily professional, but it is comfortable. And with most of my outfits, I don't know, I try to go somewhere between like professional human and art student. Like that's the way I would describe my style, and so this kind of suits that, where it's like a messy, I don't know, like a messy partial bun with flyaways and stuff. And as you can see, I'm like purposely pulling hair out and stuff in places. That's just to frame my face a little bit. I've definitely, as you can probably tell, have been super slacking on doing the YouTube stuff, and for that I apologize. School is the excuse. It's not a great one because I know that there are plenty of people on here who have consistent videos and go to school. I just haven't been consistent, and I do apologize for that. It's not for a lack of content. I have a ThredUp shoe unboxing video filmed. It's just a matter of editing. So I've been able to film stuff. It's been finding the time to edit it and post it and promote it that has sort of forced YouTube to the back of my mind a little bit. I don't think I said I got this brush, this foundation brush. It's super dirty and I'm so sorry, but it's from Brandless and I really like it. I'm gonna go get dressed and then I will check back in. I forgot to film an outro. This is it. If you like this kind of video, hit that thumbs up so that I know, and subscribe if you want more. Have a great rest of your week. Bye.